Today we're sharing 6 fundamental steps that separate the entrepreneurs who thrive from those who barely survive. These aren't theoretical concepts taught in business school boardrooms. These are battle-tested strategies that real entrepreneurs use to build businesses worth millions while maintaining their sanity and freedom. The first step is embracing the "yes, we can" mindset. Traditional business wisdom tells you to stick to your core competencies, stay in your lane, and never venture outside what you know. But successful entrepreneurs think differently. They understand that opportunities don't always fit neatly into existing skill sets. Take Arnold, who built Atmo Digital by completely reinventing his business 4 different times. When a client asked if he could install satellite uplinks across 260 stores throughout Brazil, Arnold had never touched satellite technology. But instead of saying no, he said, "Yes, we can." When Walmart asked if those same systems could run advertising on the sales floor, once again, "Yes, we can." Each time he stepped outside his comfort zone, he fundamentally reinvented his business and multiplied his revenue streams. The lesson? When opportunity knocks with a request outside your current capabilities, don't automatically say no. Say, "Yes, we can," then figure out how to make it happen. This doesn't mean saying yes to everything blindly. It means recognizing that your current capabilities don't define your future potential. When the right opportunity presents itself, successful entrepreneurs find ways to make it happen, rather than making excuses about why they can't. The second step involves shifting from product-first to problem-first thinking. Big companies obsess over products. For instance, they take Tide detergent, change the blue speckles to green, and call it innovation. But entrepreneurs who build lasting success focus on solving real problems that cause genuine pain for their customers. Jonathan Thorne, a surgeon, developed a revolutionary instrument that solved a critical problem in operating rooms. Medical forceps traditionally stuck to human tissue during procedures, causing complications and frustration. Instead of trying to build a better general surgical tool, he focused laser-sharp attention on this specific problem. His solution didn't just improve existing products, it eliminated a source of professional anxiety for surgeons worldwide. When the plastic surgery market slowed, he didn't give up. He found neurosurgeons had an even bigger version of the same problem, as they were working with brain tissue. Thorne then switched his attention to the neurosurgery market. By staying problem-focused, he built a business that sold for millions to Stryker. Step 3 requires thinking narrow, not broad. This contradicts everything you've probably heard about scaling and reaching massive markets. But successful entrepreneurs understand that trying to serve everyone serves no one particularly well. They identify specific groups with specific problems and become the go-to solution for those exact people. The founders of Nike didn't try to make shoes for everyone who walks. They focused exclusively on distance runners, who faced unique challenges that sprinters never encountered. Distance runners trained on rough terrain, developed specific injuries, and needed performance advantages that existing shoes couldn't provide. By designing shoes specifically for this narrow market, they developed a unique expertise. This narrow focus allowed them to perfect their skills in design, manufacturing, and athlete adoption. Only then did they expand to tennis with John McEnroe, basketball with Michael Jordan, and eventually become the global leader they are today. The lesson here isn't to stay small forever. It's to become absolutely indispensable to a specific group first. Once you master serving one narrow market exceptionally well, you can apply those same principles to adjacent markets. But trying to be everything to everyone, from the start, usually means being nothing special to anyone. Step 4 involves asking for cash and riding the float. While established companies sit on mountains of cash, successful entrepreneurs treat cash flow as their lifeblood. They don't wait until their product is perfect to start generating revenue. They find creative ways to get customers paying before the work is even complete. When Tesla was just a startup with big dreams, they didn't spend years perfecting their first car in secret. They created a roadshow, showcasing their vision to people who cared about environmental impact, had disposable income, and wanted to own cutting-edge technology. They pre-sold 100 Tesla Roadsters at $100,000 each before building a single vehicle. That's $10 million in the bank before production even began. When they launched the Model 3, nearly 500,000 consumers put down $1,000 deposits, $500 million in cash to fund engineering, tooling, and factory setup. Imagine building your business with that kind of financial foundation. Whereas most businesses struggle to secure loans or investors, Tesla had customers literally paying them to solve manufacturing challenges. The fifth step is learning to beg and borrow without stealing. Traditional business education teaches complex financial analysis to determine whether projects are worth pursuing. You calculate required investments, project future cash flows, and analyze returns over multiple years. But entrepreneurs often find creative ways to access resources without owning everything themselves. Instead of buying expensive land and trees, the couple who built a treetop adventure business, Go Ape, partnered with the UK Forestry Commission. They borrowed the trees, the land, and the parking lots. All they had to invest in was the adventure course equipment. Today, Go Ape operates over 37 adventure sites across the UK and has expanded internationally. They built a multi-million-dollar business by leveraging other people's assets. The sixth step requires acting without permission when regulations are ambiguous or outdated. Large corporations must navigate complex legal frameworks and get approval for anything remotely innovative. This creates bureaucratic delays that kill momentum and discourage experimentation. But entrepreneurs often operate in gray areas where existing rules don't clearly address new technological possibilities. The founders of Uber didn't ask transportation regulators for permission to create a taxi service without owning taxis. They recognized that existing regulations were written for traditional business models and didn't account for digital platforms, connecting independent drivers with passengers. Rather than spending years in regulatory hearings, they launched their service and proved its value to customers first. This doesn't mean ignoring laws or acting unethically. It means recognizing that innovation often happens faster than regulation, and waiting for perfect legal clarity can mean missing transformational opportunities. Successful entrepreneurs find ways to operate responsibly within existing frameworks while pushing boundaries that benefit customers. These 6 steps work together to create a fundamental shift in how you approach business building. Instead of following conventional wisdom that keeps most entrepreneurs trapped in survival mode, you adopt the mindset patterns which separate those who merely get by from those who build sustainable, profitable enterprises that provide real freedom. But knowing these steps isn't enough. The real challenge is implementing them systematically in your specific business context. Most entrepreneurs struggle, not because they lack good ideas, but because they can't create the operational framework to execute consistently. We want to help you build these systems in your business. That's why we're offering you a free resource that shows exactly how to achieve operational excellence in any business. This comprehensive guide walks you through the systematic process of identifying friction points in your operations and eliminating them one by one. To get your free copy, simply click the link in the description below. We'll send it directly to your inbox, no strings attached. And this is just the beginning of what's possible when you commit to transforming how your business operates. But we don't want to stop there. These 6 steps for entrepreneurial success are just the start. If you're serious about transforming your business from something that runs you into something you truly run, we've created a comprehensive course that takes you through every aspect of building a systematically successful business. You can learn more about this complete business transformation course by clicking on the next video that appears on your screen or by following the link in the description. This course represents everything we've learned about building businesses that create both financial success and personal freedom. The entrepreneurs who are thriving 5 years from now won't be the ones with the best ideas or the most passion. They'll be the ones who implemented proven systems that let them run their businesses instead of being run by them. The question is, will you be one of them?